Happy Black Friday, you wonderful, wonderful people. I'm Big Rob, and this is Big Rob's House of Entertainment and no Chinese food. It's Black Friday, obviously, because I said Happy Black Friday. When I'm recording this, I'm going to try and get this thing edited and uploaded today. So it may, hopefully be Black Friday when you're watching this. I'm a little bit early this weekend because of the holiday. I'm going to try and get this up a little bit early. I'm going to do a couple of things. I'm going to go and do a toy hunt, a movie hunt maybe. Again, look, I live in South Georgia and I don't have a lot of stores close by me. So when I tell you where I'm going, y'all might be really a little mad at me. I hope not. I'm going to Ollie's, but it's a different Ollie's. It's not the Ollie's I went to last week, week before, whenever I went. I'm going to the Cordell Ollie's, Cordell, Georgia. That's in Georgia, in Cordell. I'm going to hit that place up and maybe go to Walmart maybe and see what kind of movies they got for Black Friday, because I hadn't been shopping yet. Man, I don't know. I used to love Black Friday shopping. I get up in the middle of the night and go stand in the line. And I could have this year. I had my alarm set and my alarm went off and I was just like, you know what? It just ain't the same anymore. It's just not anymore. So I turned my alarm off and I went back to sleep, and I got up and I piddled around the house for a little bit and I watched some TV and ate some breakfast and then got up and came uptown. So anyway, but we'll see what we can find. So I'm going to go in here to Ollie's. We'll take a look around. I'll put a button somewhere, let you know about that. And, I'll meet you back here when we get done. All right, here we go. Some more of these NFL Blitz machines for $300. That is just really amusing. I don't know. Let's see what we got. Some Star Wars Black Series, some Star Wars Retro, some Nerf, credit collection. I got a few of those. They're not bad. No, it's not. I don't know. Some Marvel stuff, 3.75 Legends with a Schleich. I don't know what. They look decent, but they're just like statues, basically. They don't move. Buttheads. Those are funny. Some of the Movie Joes, more Black Series. Age of Apocalypse Colossus Legends. Space Jam. Ghostbusters, some little cars, fingerboards, some more Black Series, whole bunch of Hot Wheels / Matchbox style cars. Those look really cool. I just don't collect them. Let's see. Other side of the aisle. Dungeons and Dragons. G.I. Joe movie stuff, Black Series, Hot Wheels, more of those Cobra His tanks. Those model kits look really cool, but I haven't tried them, don't know. Ninja, Battle Armor He-Man, Shang-Chi, more Movie Joes. Nerf shotgun. More Ghostbusters, Angry Birds, G.I. Joe's construction sets, Nano Blocks, Zori Bliss. Ooh. Sorry. Batman bottle kit. That's pretty cool. I used to do a lot of those. Hero Clicks, Game Reverse, Transformers, Groot, Skeletor, more Transformers, Fortnite end cap, Still plenty of boats for 15 bucks. Still don't know anything about these, so I'm just kind of showing them to you. Legends End Cap. Got some Black Widow 2-packs, Luke Cage 2-packs, Ronins. More Colossus and Eternal series. Controller series. Captain America. WandaVision series. Renshaw series. Legacy Black Panther series. Captain Carter. I don't think that's anything I haven't seen. Got some Mockingjay Hunger Games stuff, Hobbit, Warhammer cards, Space Jam, the Batman stuff, Lady Scarlet, more Fantastic Four stuff, Space Jam, kids He-Man stuff, Doctor Strange, Dungeons and Dragons, some Transformer stuff, Bianca Belair, bunch of Saw Gerreras, Megazord construction set, some Mission Fleet, Eternals line, Colossus line. Some more WWE figures. More Black Series, more Dungeons and Dragons, more G.I. Joes. Board games and stuff like that. Got a lot of Nerf guns. Some more Black Series. Wakanda Forever. Dungeons and Dragons. Beast Wars stuff. Let's see. Mission Fleet. Bubbles. Black Series. Mission Fleet. G.I. Joe's. Overwatch stuff. Grogu. Sharper Image. Magic Tracks. Honestly, a lot of the same stuff that I've seen 100 times. Prowl. Alright, let's see what else. Air Hockey. Monopoly. Mission Fleet. 3.75 Star Wars. Boba Fett model. Dungeons and Dragons. Cobra His Tank. Some RC cars. Classic Vision. On Magic Tracks. Let's see. Some more Black Series. I can't even get super excited about these anymore because if you can find them at Ross, they're $7. If you can find them at Ross. They don't always have them. At least the ones around me don't. Telescopes, microscopes. It's always cool. Some Hot Wheels. More G.I. Joe construction stuff. I actually think this is cool. It's an arcade one up, but it's got a projector. You can project it on the wall. Kind of want to try one of those. I don't want to spend $200 right now. Well, that was Ollie's. I didn't see anything I hadn't seen before. Maybe you didn't either. I don't know. Maybe I missed something. If I did, let me know. I don't know. It's one of those things that, this week they'll have nothing new, and then next week they'll have tons new. So it is what it is. Didn't buy anything because there wasn't nothing there that I needed. A little disappointed. I did run into the Walmart, and Look, I love physical media, okay? Physical media is my jam. I live out in the country. Our internet's good, but it ain't great. So if the internet goes down, I need a disc to watch, okay? So I go to Walmart or somewhere on Black Friday, and I always look for DVD sales, okay? I went in Walmart. I walked the whole store, not one rack of DVDs. That's crazy. Anyway, so Mr. Mittens does live in town, so the day is not lost. I'm going to eat lunch. Say hello, Mr. Mittens, to the people at home. We're going to eat lunch, and I'm going to meet up with Hassel this afternoon, and we'll do some Survivor Series stuff. We'll see what happens. What's going on, y'all? It's part 2 of today's episode of Big Rob's House of Entertainment.
No Chinese food.
That's what I'm talking about right there. I got my buddy Hassel with me. This is a special edition because I've never had a co-star. I've had some crazy children, but never had a co-star.
And you know what? I am super honored to be on my first episode of Big Rob's House of Entertainment and no Chinese food. Finally.
What I'm talking about. Anyway, so I did my toy hunt this morning in Ollie's. I dropped a button. Hopefully somebody finds it.
And you can take it home with you. You're not going to get shoplifting.
It's fine. Please take it home with you and show it to your friends, your family, your enemies, your dog, your cat, your goldfish.
Especially your enemies.
Oh, yeah, because they're probably cooler than you are, especially if you're watching this lame show. So, but this afternoon, we decided that we wanted to do a Survivor Series pre-show. Survivor Series, of course, is tomorrow night on Peacock or WWE Network, depending on where you live in the world. And so I guess, Hassel, if you want to, we'll just go through the matches, kind of give our picks, see who knows what's going on this time. And
but how let down are you that we don't get that opening? We used to get that Vince McMahon opening, that Survivor Series.
Oh, man. You know it.
Man, come on. We need some more of that right there.
Well, look, maybe Triple H will bring him back just for that.
That mustache cannot be contained on camera any longer.
No, that mustache is terrible.
It is bad. He's like what's the guy that used to tie people up and throw them on the fucking train tracks?
Snidely, Whiplash, something like that.
That's what he's got going with that right there. I'm not sure what he's doing, but it's El Libre.
Right. But here's okay. Sam Elliott, he's cool with a mustache.
Yeah.
Magnum PI, he's cool with a mustache. That's about it.
Chuck Norris.
Well, Chuck Norris has got the whole beard, but yeah, he's got a mustache and beard, so yeah. But not you. Sorry, Vince. You're in the Hitler class.
Anyone with a pencil mustache is questionable.
That's true.
Like I believe every sex scandal ever put against this man now. Like when John Cena finally does his tell-all book,
I don't
it tells why he really got pushed so hard, literally.
He pushed from the back.
That's why people. We know now.
I don't want to see that. I don't want to read that at all. Wait for the audio book.
Oh, God. Do it.
All right. So let's do this because if not, we're going to go down a real scary rabbit hole.
Yeah.
All right. So I don't know what order these matches are going to come in. I just wrote these down. This is the order that I found it on Bleacher Report. So we're just in no particular order. Here's the matches. First match I have, which probably will be the curtain jerker, but the women's War Games match. One side you have Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, Shotzi, and the man herself, Becky Lynch, versus Damage Control with Bayley, Io Sky, Asuka, and the recently returning Kairi Sane. And Charlie may be out there in the corner, but I guess she's still on the injured list, so she's not going to be officially involved in the match.
She's like the hottest one of them, too.
She is, but I got to go Kairi Sane. She's so beautiful to me.
She's pretty hot.
She's gorgeous.
She's pretty hot.
All right. Thoughts, predictions, sir?
I'm predicting that Bianca's team pulls it off with Bayley taking the fall. Damage Control turns on Bayley.
Okay.
If they don't turn on her that night, they will turn on Raw.
Okay. That makes sense. I will agree that I think Damage Control is headed for an implosion of some sort. I kind of think Bayley might turn on them, but I'm probably wrong on that. But I'm going to give the win to Damage Control.
As much as I hate to see Becky Lynch lose, I don't really care about the others, but I'm going to give the win to Damage Control. But I still think Bailey and the rest of them are going to go Splitsville.
Okay.
Just me. I'm going to write this down so I don't forget. The next match is a match that I have no idea why it's on the card. I don't care.
It's cool.
It is cool. It is cool.
He spits in the face.
Santos Escobar is going to fight Carlito. Look, I like Carlito because he's cool, and as Hassel says, he spits in the face of those that aren't cool. I got a feeling. I personally, I think Santos Escobar is going to win on this time.
If they're smart booking, he has to. But at the same time, what does that do to Carlito, who just returned?
Carlito just returned, but Carlito doesn't really need a push because he's not a legend status, but he is a returning superstar.
He was there through ruthless aggression.
He was, and so I just either Santos Escobar wins, or if not, then Carlito wins via disqualification because the other what's her names are going to align with Santos.
Yeah, he was kicking her ass the other day, but I see that going back the other way, and that's going to be the real LWO, so to speak. So I got Santos Escobar for the win myself.
Okay, so we're both on Santos Escobar.
We got a Santos.
All right, cool. All right, third match, Women's Championship, Rhea Ripley and Zoe Stark. Sir?
Man, this is... Mommy always goes on top. Always.
I will agree with that. Rhea Ripley is on a huge win streak. The Judgment Day is on a huge win streak. There's no reason to take the belt off of her right now. I do like Zoe Stark. I think she's got a great future. She's buff. She's strong. She needs to learn how to work on the mic. I don't think I've heard any promos from her.
She's quite the butterhead.
Well, but definitely giving Rhea the win on this one. She's going to keep that title a little bit longer.
I don't see Rhea taking a loss until Jade finally gets in the ring with her. That's who'll get her.
Okay. I can see that. I can definitely see that. When do you think she's going to actually show up?
I don't know. She hasn't been showing up the last few weeks, even on like she was showing up, just as spots or whatnot, but she hadn't even done that the last few weeks. So I'm not sure. It was rumored that they seen her finally wrestle, but I gotta think that's bullshit. I mean, she was at the Performance Center her first day.
Yeah.
So, and she's not terrible. I mean, she's got 100 or so matches under her belt. I mean, she's got about as many matches as Braun Breaker has. I mean, Breaker didn't have many more. Yeah. So I don't really put that into account.
Okay.
I think that's just some Dave Meltzer BS.
I don't even listen to him. I don't read his stuff. I don't listen to his stuff. I don't even care. I don't know. I hope this Jade thing works out because she was a huge star. She's a hot commodity, but man, she is so young.
She has a look in her presence. I will give her that. But
absolutely.
You know what? That's all Ultimate Warrior Goldberg either one needed.
That's true. That's very true. All right. Intercontinental Championship. Gunther, the ring general, versus The Miz.
Is this really even going to be a match?
A squash match.
Will win this easily.
Okay, I agree. I'm saying that Gunther's going to retain because he's 500 days in.
Yeah,
he's doing a massive run. But I'm a huge Miz fan. I like him better as a heel than as this babyface character that he's doing now.
Certain people should never be face, and Miz is one of them.
Yeah.
Miz, and I get what they're doing here. I really do get it, though. It keeps him fresh for a little while, but Miz is just not. He's no one to really gain sympathy off of.
Like, no, that's true.
When he gets his ass kicked, it's like, good for you.
Right.
So I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it either. I think he will put a good match with Gunther, though.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's gonna be a far better match than people will give it credit for.
Oh yeah. Well, Gunther, he's great in the ring, and he's got that commanding presence. But Miz has just got they're two completely different styles.
Yeah.
And so I think it should be a good, interesting clash. I think Miz, if they finish pushing him as a babyface, they're going to put him against Grayson Waller, which is kind of like the new version of the Miz. Maybe that's why they're making him babyface. I don't know. Possibly. I love Grayson Waller as a heel too, by the way. He's not on this card. He's He's nowhere but.
Thankfully.
I love Grayson Waller. Hassel does not.
I am not a fan of him or Austin Theory, either one.
Oh, Theory's the best.
Like both of these two cats would just vanish. And I mean vanish because if they just get fired, fucking Tony Khan's going to pick them up, and I don't want this to happen. So, but just out of hypothetical theory, who finally dethrones Gunther, you think?
Man, who could at this point?
I'm thinking, looking at the Raw brand, it's going to be main event Jay.
Jey Uso?
That's going to be
You
Jay's
think so?
big breakout in the singles action. I think he's going to dethrone Gunther and get the IC strap. Maybe at Mania.
What about Braun Breaker?
I would dig that. I would dig that. He's due to come to the main roster. He's overdue, actually.
He's due to come to the main roster. He's a powerhouse.
I'd holler if you hear me.
I'm okay with either one. I am. I feel like my only thing is I feel like main event Jey Uso, they're going to put him either for that World's title or the WWE title. I think he's and he may go back down to Intercontinental level, but I think they're pushing him for main event.
I could see him knocking a Seth off the top. That'd be pretty cool, but how good was it? 'Cause I don't watch NXT, but how good was it when Breaker pulled out that Steiner Math promo?
Oh, that was great.
That was fucking amazing.
NXT is good. It's a lot of Raw talent, and I don't mean Raw like Raw Monday Night Raw, but I mean Raw as in young talent. NXT makes some good matches.
They make great entrances.
They do make great entrances.
That's what they make, and that's what they sell the people on as the entrance. So that and that's what exposes the talent that's not ready when they come to the main roster. They sold this entrance and got the crowd cheering and singing along with them. But let's be honest, they do it with that idiot Seth Rollins, and they did it with Fandango. Like Fandango took over a damn baseball game. It took off so big. Did that mean he need to be world champion?
No.
No, sir.
No.
So yeah, I think they make great entrances that people get into.
Where's Fandango at now?
Oblivion.
Manager at Olive Garden.
I think that's who put the cheese on my salad today.
Yeah. What if Fandango repackages himself and shows up in Ring of Honor or AEW, like
that'll be Tony Khan's next big announcement.
No, but what I'm saying is, if he repackages himself like LA Knight did, because how long did LA Knight was nothing, was a joke, was Eli whatever his name
Eli
is.
Drake.
Drake, thank you. And then Maximum Male Models, and nobody cared. But as soon as he repackaged himself, when he quit becoming the ringmaster and became,
you know what? I was thinking, literally, that was the comparison I made today. Because, everybody gives him shit about him being a knockoff of The Rock and Stone Cold. But do your comparisons here. He's in the twilight of his career. He knows that. Triple H has said this publicly not long ago, actually. But so was Steve Austin when he went from Stunning Steve to WWE to be the ringmaster. Yeah. He was in the twilight of his career then. He had 5 years left. Yeah. People don't take that into account. He had a 5-year run there.
Yeah.
He didn't have this huge longevity type run. It was 5 years.
It's crazy how much was packed into that 5 years.
Oh God, yeah.
Because if you're like us, if you're our age, Stone Cold Steve Austin was around for at least 35, 40 years of my memory, I think.
Yeah.
But
I mean
5 years.
So you can't tell me that Knight doesn't have 4 or 5 years left in the tank. Oh, yeah. He could be their new thing for the next few years and make them a ton of money because Steve's still selling T-shirts.
Oh, absolutely.
He's still a top purchase merchandise seller.
Oh, yeah. No kidding. All right. Last match, which I'm sure will be the last match, the men's War Game match. On one side, we have the baby faces. We have Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. We have Seth Rollins, Mr. Becky Lynch. We have the main event, Jey Uso. We have the homeless Canadian, Sami Zayn. And we have the returning legend killer, the Viper. RKO out of nowhere, baby, Randy
out of nowhere.
Orton.
Out of nowhere.
I'm
you know
so
what
excited.
else will be out of nowhere?
What that?
His fucking heel turn. It's coming.
Randy does not play a face. That doesn't work. He can't.
No. It was. How hard was it to watch him as a face that last year with Bro? I don't know what was worse. His face run or being out there with Bro?
Matt Riddle was worse. It was terrible.
Yeah,
It was awful.
Yeah. I am taking the faces this. I think they'll send the people home happy. Short of Randy turning tonight, they send the people home happy. The Heels won last year. So
why would they start making the people happy? When did that become an option?
this is true.
Let me finish my introduction. You cut Howard Finkel off. They're fighting the Judgment Day. Finn Balor, Damian Priest, Dirty Dom Mysterio, J.D. McDonough, and Drew McIntyre. Is J.D. McDonough an actual member of the Judgment Day now, or is he still an intern?
I think he finally got anointed this week.
Okay.
Yeah, because Mommy finally told Damian that since he was leader, he had to go make it official.
Okay. All right.
I think cool. Drew's the only one that's not an actual member.
No, he's just aligned with him, right?
Yeah, he's pretty much 97 Bret Hart in 2023.
Except with talent.
Yeah, we're not going there.
Okay. I know you gave this to the babyfaces. I am giving this to the Judgment Day. I have been a fan of the Judgment Day since day one, which I know you're a fan too for the most part.
I like them for the most part. The only thing I don't like is those little women's onesies that Damian Priest wear. I'm not quite sure what's up with that.
Yeah, I agree with that. His Skeletor outfit at that one event was pretty legit though.
We'll give him that.
But look, the Judgment Day is dripping in gold. They run roughshod all over Raw.
They're the top heel faction in all of WWE right now.
Yeah. So
Bloodline included.
Yeah. What's left of the Bloodline. But I'm going to give this one to the Judgment Day. And as far as surprises to the match, I don't know. I can't think of anything off the top of my head because seeing Randy Orton come back and immediately turn heel, that's possible, but I don't know if they're going to do that. They might. So I'm going to give it to the Judgment Day. So that's mine. We're missing a lot of superstars. I know we were talking before we started filming.
Shout out to the mystery.
I know you were talking. Where's Shinsuke? His mystery opponent. Tell me what you told me, man.
I'm thinking if it happens, it could be old Pepsi Phil himself, CM Punk. They keep alluding to it. They keep making it. Everybody says no, but you're not going to say, yeah, our surprise guy is going to be this guy. Even the WWE does keep some shit quiet. So I'm thinking I won't be surprised for Nakamura versus Punk.
You think they're going to add that in as a last minute match tonight?
Possibly.
Or just set it up tonight, maybe?
No, it's in Chicago. You got to have that return there. Plus, that's a moment. When that happens, that's going to hijack the show. So you're going to have to make it into something. Because you just announced it there. You'll get we want Punk the rest of the night. They'd have to give it to him.
Oh yeah, you got to.
Which I hate for Shinsuke because he's actually really turning into finally a great credible heel. Like finally doing something with him. Yeah. We built him up, give him the Royal Rumble, and then they just took it away from him, and he's done just mediocrity since. And I'm loving these Japanese promos he's cutting with just a little bit of English here and there. That's all we need. It's great.
Let me ask you a question, and this is kind of like I just thought of this. So you got Shinsuke Nakamura, great Japanese wrestler, Master Restaurant style. Go back up to the women's war game match. Io Sky, Asuka, Kairi Sane. These three women, if you watch their Stardom matches, their Japanese matches, these girls are awesome.
They're buzzsaws, and they were all wrestling together as a faction and as enemies.
Yeah. But when they come to WWE, it's like they get watered down, almost.
I don't think Vince knows. And Vince was very instrumental at the time. Okay. He's no longer there, thankfully. Vince didn't know what to do with actual wrestling talent.
Right.
Because and I think that's where he's mishandled foreign competitors more often than not because the wrestling skill is second to none.
Yeah.
But on the mic, he wants that character. He wants that superstar, so to speak. He doesn't know how to do that. And to do that, he turns them into something they're not. And then I think they get sour. So when okay, it doesn't matter what I do bell to bell.
Right.
I'm guaranteed this money. They just go there and hit the high spots.
Or they, like Kairi Sane, they go back to Japan for a little while. They get a refresher, and then they come back. And now that Triple Helmsley's in charge, maybe we'll actually see some Japanese-style wrestling. Because we're seeing some Japanese promos. Interesting. my thought.
He could be a good manager for these Japanese, mouthpiece, so to speak.
Well, Mr. Fuji's dead, so not him.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's too easy to say Paul Heyman. You know,
He's so busy.
yeah, I mean, he's
got
got a lot going on with the bloodline and their dissension. Because I'm loving what they're doing with Jimmy Uso right now.
Oh, yeah.
He's so just scummy that I love it. The fact that he's just like clowning the whole time makes it even better.
I don't know.
There was someone I was thinking of the other day. It would be I was thinking of what a great manager they would make, and it is totally slipping by me at this point now. Holy shit.
Jimmy Wang Yang?
Close, but no cigar.
Oh, no, not him.
No.
What's Tajiri doing? Is he still in Japan?
I don't think he's speaking no English either.
He might. We don't know.
He probably speaks better. He probably like Pat Morita, speaks better English than we do. Hey.
That would not be hard. I don't speak very well.
I do say Georgia, so.
Yeah, true that. So, but we've got a lot of people missing. Of course, the tribal chief is missing, in Jimmy.
How does he miss one of the big four? I mean, I know he's got reduced dates. I know we're doing that little gimmick there.
At least be there.
But the big four, well, that would almost be a staple he would have to be at. You get missed Over the Edge or whatever the hell some of these little random ones are. No Way Out, bullshit like that. You can miss those. You're going to be at the big four, though.
You got to. Why? Like
literally, me and Monster was talking about, he's got 60 defenses in 4 years.
Yeah.
Like literally, if he defends out till Mania, or if he were to defend out all the way until breaking Hogan's record, he wasn't going to bust 70, was it? How insane is that?
I don't get it. I'm hoping somebody's. Well, I think I seen something from Bubba Ray Dudley the other day that part of this, that he thinks part of this, and maybe I misunderstood, but it kind of made sense to me, was that part of the reason they're doing it this way is to make you abso-freaking-lutely sick of seeing Roman Reigns as champion. And as cool as the tribal chief is, kind of ready to see that strap around Cody's waist. Or
I think the people were ready for that in April.
Weren't we, though?
When they swerved us. They were ready for that at Crown Jewel when they swerved us again, which, let's be honest, nobody actually thought that LA Knight was going to win. I mean, that's just, unfortunately, the way it was. I wanted my boy to do it, but we knew that wasn't happening, especially in Saudi.
Oh, yeah.
There wasn't no changes happening over there. Never do. That's a glorified house show. It's not like Madison Square Garden where we change the strap occasionally.
Right.
So that was what. But in April, I honestly thought, and it was time. It was honestly time.
It was. And
now when we do it in Philadelphia, will anyone really care?
We'll see.
We'll see how the story ends.
All right. And what was the last one? LA Knight. Where's he at? He is your hottest ticket right now. That's is
baffling. Baffling.
I mean, look, I love Cody Rhodes. He is your number one babyface. But your other number one babyface.
I'm going to be honest. You put Cody and LA in the ring together, I'm not going to be surprised once the entrance music stops and people quit singing. They're not doing that LA Knight. Yeah. So, got everybody see them.
Yeah. I don't know. All right, we have drug on for a little while. My shows don't run as long as your shows do.
I'm sorry, I'm a talker.
No, it's fine. I have greatly appreciated having you on the show today, sir.
Honored to be here.
If you guys don't know, because I think I kind of skipped the intro because I was so excited to have somebody with us. Hassel is one half of Hassel and Monster, the Nerdy Man Room show. He also does Hassel's spoiler-ridden reviews.
He does.
Actually known as Hassel's Review. Cause I call it spoiler-ridden reviews because it makes me happy.
You're getting all the spoilers with me.
All of them. But Hassel, since you're on the show today, tell them when and where we can find you, what social medias you're on, any plugs that you want to do, anything you want to do, brother.
Obviously, we are on the Facebook. Look up the Nerdy Man Room Show. You can find the Nerdy Man Room Show and Hassel's Review on our channel there. We are on TikTok at the.nerdy.manroom. We're on Facebook on Hassel Hutchison. We are on Instagram at the Nerdy Man Room Show, and we're on X at Nerdy Man Room Show.
That's a lot of places. I am
We're
nowhere.
everywhere.
I am
I'm
nowhere
even
near
on
that.
Blue Sky. I don't know what the fuck Blue Sky is, but we're there.
Isn't that the?
It was supposed to be the alternate to Face Page, but hey, no one I know is there.
I thought it was the erectile dysfunction pills.
Blue Chew.
That's Blue Chew.
Blue
Okay.
Chew. And if you're listening, Conrad Thompson, we'll take a sponsorship.
We are
I'll
easily
run
bought.
hard for you every day, baby.
Literally.
Blue Chew.
We are easily bought. All right. I am not in near as many places as they are because I just don't like people. I am on YouTube, where you find me here. I try to drop a video every weekend. I am on X. I make random rude comments on ad-supported pages and sometimes smart off out randomly. And I am on TikTok, where I tell funny, to me, stories. Again, a couple times a week. Come see me. If you like the page, give me a like, give me a subscribe, give me a comment, tell me what you think. Share it, tell your friends. Go check out Hassel and Monster whenever you get a chance. And we'll see you next week. Until then, may the force be with you.